Can I be heard? I can! Wow, it's working! Okay, I'm still figuring out how YouTube... Oh. We're figuring things out right now. It's a little scuff. Look, there's like black on the screen. We need to fix that. Hi everyone. It's me, Juni, again. And I am, streaming on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hello, YouTube friends. Do you feel famous? I'm fixing my overlay real quick. Yeah. Yeah, the moth one, it's me. It's me, the moth one, and these are my moth hands. And this is my moth journal. And this is my moth sticker picker. And we're gonna get into, some life-bettering content, guys. How are you doing? I'm doing great! Actually, I'm doing great! It was a bit of a hectic morning today. Can you hear them? Let me see if you can hear them. Where's my microphone thing? Here. No, you can't. It makes a great sound. Oh, I'm happy to be background music for you guys. Can I get out of my frame real quick? Y'all mind if I step out? If I step out for a moment? Happy June, everyone. It's finally June, and I've been waiting for it to be June for quite some time. Mostly because, it's Sacred Heart Month, and I like that month of the year. And then also, I'm doing this kind of crazy thing. Boom! Hope that didn't work. Boom! I've escaped my prison. Not a prison. Hello, Jujutsu. Hello, Ami. Hello, everyone. Hey, do you remember your New Year's resolutions? I remember mine. And I, like many of you, have fallen short. So, what we're gonna do is not do that anymore. We're gonna get our lives together, right, guys? Right? Because the year isn't over, it's halfway done. So I think there's some that we can do. I have all these beautiful stickers and things and washi tape thanks to Dotori. Look how beautiful these are. So I'm gonna use them up today. I'm gonna decorate my journal and I'm gonna lock in. But I didn't say hi to everyone. Hi Moosey, hi Jennifer, hi Ami, hi Scruffy, hi Milk, hi Argonaut, hi Mushroom, hi Jennifer. Is there two Amis? No. Conrad, your name's different. Hi Raz, hey. I hope this hour is okay. If you looked at my, if you've been out of the loop and you're like, Juni, what are you doing on just YouTube? Hi Juni, hi Haruhi, hi. If you're curious, because this is maybe new, I'm gonna use some of these. I'm gonna show you my stickers while I explain this. If you are confused as to why I am on YouTube, well, a few reasons. I want to do long form content eventually, and YouTube is the platform to do that. Also, Twitch discoverability is kind of bad, and I've been wanting to do cozier content. The issue is, it doesn't reach anyone, because it just reaches the people I know, and no one that I'm close to does cozy content, so I have to kind of go out and be on a league of my own. So that's kind of where we're at right now. If I like YouTube more, and I probably will, I'll become a YouTube streamer instead of just Twitch. I've been prioritizing YouTube. Here's some cool looking like memo pads. I need to get some glue if I want to use them though. But I've been kind of wanting to do YouTube for a while, but it hasn't been possible because I'm not YouTube partner yet, which means this is completely unmonetized, which good for you guys. There's no more 3-minute ads. It's just me and all of my beautiful things. What is that creature? Who are you? What are you? I like this one. This is my favorite one. I don't want to use it for anything. This little bunny family is so cute. So, get used to seeing my hands. You'll see them a lot more. Whoa. Like this old man. This is like, I would marry this bear. Yeah. So, yeah. I wanted to focus on YouTube and short form content and long form content and making content that's not like, okay. And this is not a shame to anyone. This is just my low attention span. I have, pretty low attention span. I'm working on it. I read 4 books while I was away on vacation. But I would like to make content that's not like quick edits and flashing lights and colors and sounds and stuff. Is that a squirrel? Maybe it was a squirrel. I don't know what's on the head though. Looks like moth antenna. Looks like my family. But I don't know maybe he's got a baguette behind his back. Yeah, so if you guys are okay with slower, calmer content, that's what I'm making. As you can see, I'm doing all the things I really like. Stationery, studying, crafting, you know, those things, cute things. So, yeah, I will still be playing Overwatch, but I will be playing Overwatch with jazz music in the background, so. Yay! Okay. How does short go viral? I'm still not close. Oh, man. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm pushing for YouTube partner. There's 2 ways you can get YouTube partner. Well, there's 3 or 4 qualifications. I think 3. One of them is 500 followers. We did that. I think. Yeah, we're at like 650 something. So, check. Okay, the second thing is... Oh, I don't remember. But I did it already. Okay, whatever the second thing is. The mystery second thing I've done. The third thing, it could be one of 2 things. And this is why Scruffy is where he's at right now. You can get either 3,000 watch hours in a year by doing long form content and live streams. Or, and this is the scary part, you can get 3 million views on your shorts in 90 days. As you can tell, one is a lot harder than the other. We are at 1,000 something watch hours in terms of like streams and everything like that. So really I'm pushing more toward long form and stream kind of numbers, you know. So we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Yeah. I think we're like halfway. So I have high hopes. We're basically halfway. So yeah, YouTube Shorts needs a few million. Yes, 3 million. So it could be either you do it the long form way, which is what I will be doing, or you could do it the short form way, which is, I mean, you'd have to do a lot of, you know, a lot of shorts every day. And I don't want to make like content that is like grabbing your attention every 2 seconds, I guess. Because I struggle against watching that and wasting my time online, as I have reflected on my year thus far. That's what I've noticed about myself. I want to be better. So, I have some writing utensils. Not all the colors that I want, but a few. A few of them. I have a green too. I really love these. I got them off of Amazon, but they're basically, I have a little bit of pink there. Oh, I think it's just like dyed that color. They're like microns basically, so if you've experienced the like kind of tiny nibs, that's what these bad boys got going on. I've been using them since college. I have a whole bunch of them just laying around, you know. But I want to use yellows. I want to use brown. I think this one's like a peachy kind of. Yeah, that's more peach colored, but it's gonna work. We're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna look at our old New Year's resolutions, which I fallen short of doing, and then we'll look at kind of checking in with ourselves to see what we can do better. And just like I did for my birthday page is in here. My 25 things. You guys remember this? We're doing mellower colors. We're maturing. We've aged so much since February. I kind of go back and forth between like I want to do earth tones and nature, and then I want to do every color in the rainbow. I'm kind of straddling both right now, so yellow has been my color, right? Because it's like, it works well for both because it can be like a warm kind of tone, and then it can also be really cutesy. So, yeah, okay. Felt, yes, we're doing both. So do you guys remember your New Year's resolutions by chance? I happen to recall most of mine. I'm pulling off the washi tape. Can you hear it? No, only a little. Yeah. Oof. Okay. I think we're just gonna decorate the page first because my mistake last time was that I didn't decorate first and I kind of just fit stickers in random places that I didn't necessarily love. So we're gonna do this first. It doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, that's just life, right? But some of the goals that I had was I wanted to learn more Spanish. I wanted to spend less time on my phone. I wanted to save more monies. There's some other stuff. At least a cover, I think? I'll have to pull it up. I can probably pull up the screenshot that I took. And you guys will be able to see and be like, wow, Juni, you did none of those things. Like, go to the gym, for example. I think it's really good to revisit your goals at this time of year because it's warm outside. So if you had any goals of like going to the gym and stuff, it's a lot easier to achieve that now that it's hot. Like you could go walking outside and whatnot and things like that. So it's kind of why I wanted to do another one, right? I feel like, wow, God has changed me so much. And also like, Lord, you better do this stuff because I need help. I see. I've been using the same high school and elementary school supplies. Yeah. I love my fancy stationery, actually. I have gotten these, they're mild liners. I got them when I was in high school. When I was going to Moth Academy, you know, I got all of these mild liners. And I got these Crayola Super Tips. I love the Crayola Super Tips. I don't know if you're familiar. They say just Super Tips on them. It's kind of bright, so you can't really see it. But these ones that are like this, and they're kind of bendy. Like if you push the nib, it'll bend. So a lot of people were doing calligraphy with them, or like learning how to do like hand lettering with them. I like the mild lighters because one end is a chisel tip. This is going to come out brown, and you're going to be like, "Whoa, Juni, a brown highlighter?" Yes. And then the other end is the like bullet tip. So it's a little bit bendy too, so you can kind of make cursive look cool, but it's a lot harder for these ones because the tip is harder. But these are not as hard. These are pretty bendy. So. But you will, like, I don't know if you can notice, but like mine is kind of angled. I've been writing like that, so it pushes on the side. You know, it's okay though. Yeah. I also have these set of color pencils, and I'm not sure what brand they are, because they don't have anything on them. But these are the color pencils I've been using for the past few years, because I have 3 boxes of them, so. I find them everywhere on my desk. They're just scattered everywhere, but they're really cute. I really like that you can see the colors from the top, you know? So I keep them in this, like, it used to be a, ooh, I dropped one. It used to be a makeup cup, so I've just been using them for my assorted stationery things. I have a like clear acrylic drawer set that I might put on my main desk. I've had it on my bookshelf, and that's where some of my figures are sitting. So I might move it over here just so I can have access to them because it's likely that I'll be using them a lot more. So cool. Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. All right. I want to know what you guys were doing this year, or trying to do this year, but may not have achieved this year, which is okay because again, we're still only halfway, so you still have time to get it together. And the point of this is for me to show you guys like where I may have fallen short, and I'm trying to find the edge, and what I'm gonna try to do to achieve what I've wanted to achieve, so that way you don't maybe you'll feel a little bit encouraged if you're like, dang, I didn't do anything I planned to. Me neither, buddy. It can imitate the widening of cursive with pressure. Yes, yes. If you have a softer tip on your markers, you can kind of like bend them and do the little cursive stuff. I could probably do an example, but it's not gonna look good because I'm not very good at it. Okay. This one's really thin, so I gotta lock in and make sure it looks good. I have dotted journals. I almost always use dotted journals. I love them. I think I'm gonna talk about soon, or do a stream about how to get into journaling. I want to get a commonplace journal, and I'll tell you guys more about that next week. But I want to get into commonplace journaling. Okay. Yeah. All right. I love washi tape because it's so easy to rip. As you can tell, well, actually, you can't tell because you can't see the page number. I'm on page 137. This is my normal journal, like day-to-day journal. Here, let me. This is just what I write in. And it's not very pretty. It just kind of is words on a page. Some of the pages are prettier than others. Obviously, like, this one's really nice. I have some in here that were from retreat. That I really jazzed up, you know. But, you know. More reading is one of them and writing is another one too. How are we going to do that? I'm almost hit my goal for my business already. Wow! Congratulations. I want a competitive, active, but not digital hobby, and Beyblade has actually fulfilled that. Competitive, active, not digital. Yeah. Yeah, that does it, honestly. Oh, what flowers? Oh, I want to use the cotton. That's cute. Right there. Well, what littler stickers do we have? We surely have some littler ones. I want to just, like, put one of these down. Wow, look how cute. This looks like a junk journal. I wanted to get into junk journaling at the beginning of the year, but I figured that it wasn't necessarily feasible. He's so cute. Him's so cute. Maybe I could make it work. I'd like to put this guy in here. If I can make it work. I used to have this, like, sticker, like, glue, like, dot thing, so you kind of roll on the gooey stuff, and then you stick it. And I did my entire, like... I had to do a poster for Moth University, and it was basically, like, you had to print a whole bunch of, like, copy sheet sizes of paper, and then, like, put them together on a big, like, trifold poster board, you know the kind? And so, like, that entire, like, day I was spending cutting off the little white edges of the paper, and using this little sticky dot thing to glue everything down, and just... It took forever, but it looks so clean. I was so proud of myself. There was not a single bubble on the entire sheet. So I'm very proud. Yes. Oh yeah, good job for playing guitar. That's really good. Hey Juni, love you. Just a heads up that your audio's a little quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been talking quieter here. Here's my volume turned up a little. I'm being polite, guys. I'm being polite and quieter. Yeah. I've just been feeling like I've been wanting to take it a little bit easier. Is that okay? Like, can I confess to that? To wanting to have a chill time? Hi, Loaf. Loaf! Hello. Hello. Do I want to do these sparklies? I'm just putting down what I think will look good and then jazzing it up as we go. I want to do... Oh, they have the cotton! I want to use the cotton ones. That's much better. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate it so much. I can't really hear myself back at the proper volume, so it's really helpful when you guys tell me when I'm doing things that you can't hear. Thank you. Hello. Oh, that's so good. Maybe I did want to use this one. I was gonna use my little sticker thing, but I already got carried away. I'm really jazzing up the side of the page and not touching the other side at all. Juni, move your big head out of the way. We can't see. We can't see anything. It's awesome. I'm here for wholesome and calm Juni. Yeah, I've been chilling. I'm in big chilling, guys. I went on vacation and I'm like, wow. I love taking it easy. I love reading my books and drawing in my journal. And I love having a great time. And I realized that's what I want to do. I did my... So, this is something that I recommend a lot of people do that a lot of people don't do. If you're a VTuber, especially. I like the kitchen one. But which one matches the most? Ooh, the stoneware. Oh. I like it. I like it a lot. We can make it work. Do we have any glue or tape? We might have double-sided tape somewhere. But we could use washi tape. Yeah, I did my VTuber consultation, which I recommend a lot of VTubers do, because it's really helpful to get advice from people that are in the industry. I'm opening my drawer so I can take a gander at my supplies. I might white out, but it looks the same. This is the rolly thing I need. Oh, one of my favorite pens! I can show you. And I did my consultation, and I'm like, there's just these cozy things that I want to do really bad, and I feel like I can't do them. And it was basically like getting a pep talk from a big sister. And she's like, Juni, just... it's your content. Why aren't you doing what you want to do? I'm like, cause... I don't know. I don't know. She's like, just do it. So I just needed that big sister encouragement. This is a dandelion shaped pin, so whenever I write, it's all like, which I really like. I think it ran out of ink though, which is really sad. I got it from Miniso. So the tip is really tiny. And if you're not used to writing with tiny tips, it's gonna get on your nerves. Especially if you're using a mechanical pencil with a tinier tip. You're gonna hate life. You're gonna hate life. This is one of my favorite pencils. It's not the Kurutoga, but it's one that I use pretty often. There's no eraser in it, but I used it. And it's a 0.5 lead. So if you shake it, the lead comes down. And then to push the lead back in, you press this bad boy. Magic. It's very, very pretty and very practical. And it's like weighty, like it's kind of heavy. I'm a big stationery nerd. And I got to nerd out about it like maybe once or twice. Because I did a back to school kind of stream and I showed off all my stationery that I thought you need. And like, that's it. So, you know, I'm really like, you know, trapping yourself in a format that no one is actually locking you to. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing a lot of that, and then I've been feeling a little bit of guilt. Like, I don't think I'm like world famous or anything like that. I think I'm doing okay for my size, but sometimes I feel like I have to slow down for people, I guess. I don't know how to explain it other than like I'm slowing down sometimes. And that's not always good. So I'm learning to just be okay with going my speed and doing the kind of stuff that I want to do. Which also has to do with Overwatch. I will be playing more Overwatch. Don't think that I'm done with Overwatch. I'm not. I just might be playing some jazz music and chilling out, you know. I really like this pattern. Can I put it in the middle of the page? Would that be crazy? A little. I slightly apologize for the... No, it's funny. I think it's a good joke. I think it's really funny. Sometimes I feel bad. I guess it's a pretty common like a VTuber thing where like if... I don't know how to explain it. Hoi! Hoi! Uh-oh. Oh no! I've caused an issue. Sometimes I guess... How do I explain? When there's VTubers that you know that are smaller and they're like, man, I wish I was as successful as so-and-so. I'm like, oh man, like maybe I should slow down a little or something, you know? Because I don't want people to feel like they're not growing, I guess. I don't know. Not that I'm like a pro or anything. Just sometimes it's like, oh man, I want my friends to succeed, so let me stop what I'm doing so I can help them succeed too. In a way. And I'm like, man, now I'm behind, I guess, to my standards. Jujutsu and Jitsu in the stream. Who's Jujutsu? Me? Wow. I'm going crazy with this washi tape. Keep up the grind. It's encouraging. I'm going to lean into the grind. Thank you. That's not straight, but it looks good on my end. How about we, like, cut it there with my sharp nails? Just kidding. They're not sharp. I cut them. Oh, they're useless. They're useless to me. They're useless. This is useless. Okay. Yeah. So having a VTuber consultation was like the greatest thing ever because I'm like, oh. She's like, why are you doing that? Like, oh, I don't know. I just thought. She's like, yeah, what about you though? I'm like, oh, well, you know. Now this will stay there. And it's a flap. Do I want to put anything under the flap? Because I could keep it as a flap and write some secrets in it. Some secrets. Want some secrets? Maybe I'll leave the flap for some secrets. Does it mean you should stop? Keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Gomjutsu Kaizen. Wow. Everyone grows at their own pace. I'm learning that I need to, like, not take myself out of soil. You know? Maybe I'll keep the secret flap. I haven't really decided how I want to format this. Ju equals Juni. GG equals GG. Oh, I see. I see. Do I want to add some hearts? Yeah, this side is so crooked. It's kind of funny though. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna leave it that way. I have so many cute little... maybe I'll add one of these in the corner. I wanted to use the big cotton one. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Big cotton. Hide your song covers in that cover. Oh. I've already decided what song cover I want to do. I got, I decided to be brave, and I'm going to be brave every single day of this month and apply for things and put myself out there. Every day I'm going to apply for something new. A voice acting thing. Oh no! Oh dear. Or like reaching out to a brand or doing something like that. Every day this month. In little ways. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna make a bouquet. And I'm gonna put a piece of washi tape there like it's stuck on there. Yeah. I am making progress on the song cover. I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous, but I need to like not let nervousness stop me. So, I've been being a little bit better. A lot of that is just like I'm gonna do a karaoke this month, and I was so scared to do karaoke. I've only done it one time, so I guess I've been nervous to do more. But I'll do more now. How's that? How about we lean into some karaoke and self-improvement? Yeah. I know that this kind of content isn't for everyone, but it's for me, and I think that's the most important part. You have to like what you're doing or else you're gonna hate it and be sad all the time. I wasn't sad all the time, but it was a little restless. Here, like this. Okay. Okay, I can show you kind of how the super tips are. Super tips. That one is fresh and juicy still. It's been... maybe not 10 years, but close. Oh, well, I usually use these sticky notes. Oh man, where are all my drawings? Okay, so when I'm at my desk, because I have a very tiny desk and I don't have that much space, what I do is I draw on sticky notes. So this is a different hairstyle that goes with an outfit that I ended up drawing. I have a few sketches of it. It's kind of sitting around tucked away. It's basically like a teacup. So this is like an upside down teacup. And there's the handle right there. And I was experimenting with hairstyles and seeing what I wanted to do. This is a porcelain arm. And this one's like normal. So I didn't know. I just kind of messed around with it, right? I do a lot of that usually when I'm sitting at my desk and watching a stream or listening to something or something like that. I just draw stuff. Oh, here's another one of the same outfit that I was kind of experimenting with. It's got cracks in the teacup, so if you flip it, it's just like a normal teacup. I was deciding on patterns and colors and whatnot, because I'm always thinking about like the different kinds of things that I could do with like my model or my outfits or my vibe, you know. So I think I want every one of my outfits to kind of like be based off of something antique or look kind of antique. So, or like vintage, you know. So my next outfit will be like that. You have such an awesome voice. I can't wait to hear karaoke again. It'll probably be like the middle of the month. Okay, here is my best attempt at calligraphy. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm scared. Ew. Hi. I'm left-handed, by the way, so sorry. I ruined it. Juniper. I'm not the best at it. I was never one of those girls, you know. But I tried at some point. Oh, ooh. You know, like a fellow left-hander. Yes, my lifespan is shorter because of it. Yeah. A lot of that practicing. But yeah, the super tips for that kind of thing are really great. And they come in like a 24 pack, I want to say. So a big color range for the things you might need it for. Definitely recommend. 11 out of 10. Good product. Entire family is left-handed is genetic. Oh. Where'd you get mine from? Oh. Okay. That's better than what I can do. Getting the weight of the pen is so hard. It looks great. Thank you. My handwriting is atrocious. Mine is kind of bad and I wish it were better. But you can't improve your handwriting unless you write more. So, here we go. My handwriting is hieroglyphics. That's no good. Oh, I like. Okay, so the sizes of the caps are different, but because of this little end bit, it's magic. I love little things that have to do with stationery. It really, I was gonna say, it really grinds my gears. Whatever the opposite of that is, really. No, there's no good way to say what I'm thinking. There is no good way. And this is, I guess I'll put like, well, I could just start with putting what it is. Already that's an ugly M, but it's okay. Mid-year check-in. And I recommend you to do this kind of thing. It could be in your notes app or anything like that, you know? Mine is Scruffy right now too. You adopted your dad Scruffy. What? My adopted dad is right-handed. Oh! I'm like confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? See the Witch Hat Atelier Coptic marker collab? I did see it, and I might indulge, but maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. La, 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 la. You can't really see that line, but I can. Can I lower the brightness again? This is gonna go all the way up. No, that didn't help. You can barely see, like, there's a little something. It's there for me, okay? So doesn't matter if you can see it. It's for me. We're gonna do like these little guys. I think you'll be able to see these if I color them. They're like little nachos. Yeah. That's pretty cute. Okay, and then we'll put, I wish this had like a different tip at the end, but it's just chisel. So I have to like not, oh, they're so hard to open. Ugh. Yes, Sharpie realized that mild liner does better with the lighter, like more like less saturated colors, so they started doing them too. This one's a pretty cute one, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put like here, original, no, I spelled it wrong at first, but that's okay. Original goals. Yeah. If I chase over it, then it won't look like an uh-oh. It'll look fine. I'm surprised I'm tracing this so well. I think I'm locked in right now. Oh, I messed up the O. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Looks green. Looks good. Looks good. If I could add like a little tiny corner sticker there, that'd be kind of cute. Or like right. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna use that puppy. Halfway to the library. Where are you going? For what? Just for funsies? For school? I don't know if school is over yet. I was talking to a lovely lady while I was off, you know, adventuring as I do. And she was like, oh, classes are finally over. I'm so relieved today was the last day of school. And I was so happy for her because teachers go through it the most all the time. I might use, I don't want to use black, but I don't have a tiny brown pen. Like one of these. I don't know where it is. Oh, I'll have to use my Sharpie pen. But I really like my Sharpie pen, okay? It's black ink, but they come in a bunch of different colors. And this is the exact same shade as my planner, which I love. So, and it's really pigmented. It's 0.7, which I hate. I really like using 0.5. 0.7 is too thick in my eyes now that I use 0.5 for everything, but we'll let it slide. Okay, my original goals. I'm trying to remember all of them. I'm gonna... Do I have more colors than these ones? Sit them there. I think I do. Oh, I'll show you my stickers. I got a lot of them from Reach. This is Pom Pom Purin with a tomato on his head. Can't really see it. Ari and Celeste and Jackal. And then on the front, I'm biased. I'll just tell you right now, I'm biased. My favorite stickers, my favorite merch from anyone has been all of the Rift stickers. So I have all of his stickers that he gave out during Reach, and the other two are in my Kindle case. I think this is from the Daughters of St. Paul. This one is from Mira. These ones too. And then this is one that I got. This one's from Mira too. These ones. And this one is mine. This one I think is from the Daughters of St. Paul as well. Yeah. Collecting my stickers. I'm just sad. I like go through a journal every like 2 years, but I think I might finish this one early. I have a bunch of extra ones, but my Vocaloid stickers just tucked away. I'm gonna keep those in there. They don't match. They don't match. Oh, but my Rilakuma stickers match. Are they in my desk? They usually are. Those would be perfect right now. Wow. Man, I hope they're in here. That'd be so great. I have like a thing of double-sided tape in here, I think. That might be helpful too. Maybe. I see something. That's not it. I keep like, my issue is like I keep all of my little religious things in my desk drawer, so I just have a bunch of like devotions and stuff that are in my desk drawer, which isn't incredibly helpful for this kind of thing, because I'm looking for like one particular thing, but I have 6 bajillion things in here. Look, I can show you, just to embarrass myself a little bit. Here we go. We got Sacred Heart. We got the Dominican Sisters of Saint Cecilia. We got a First Fridays thing. We got a Militia Immaculata. We got the thing for the beatification of Frank Duff. We got the Daughters of St. Paul bookmark, and we got an examination of conscience. Like, that's just at the top of the tray. Okay, so you can imagine finding one sheet of a sticker is quite complex in a drawer such as this. And then I have all these drawings and stuff. I draw literally on every surface that I have. This is a blank envelope, and I just started, you know, this was years ago, back when I still had different hair and stuff, and deciding on what emotes I wanted and doing some fun swirlies. And this is my Luce and Juni kind of sketch. Yeah. I just keep it all in my drawer. I write on any little like index card that I have. This was like an old outfit design that I made 2 Novembers ago because I wanted to do more of an artsy concept. I just collecting stuff, you know what I mean? I want to draw more, and so I draw little things on paper all the time. 'Cause, yeah, it doesn't have to be in a sketchbook. My desk is essentially my sketchbook. I want to be better about that though. In any case, original goals for the year. Off the top of my head, I can remember a few, but just so I know all of them, I'm gonna pull up my Twitter because I know I have it saved somewhere. But I know that I want to learn more Spanish. Ooh, did that happen by accident? Yeah, by going to the DR, I did have to remember a lot of my old Spanish that I learned and I forgot. I know I did a check-in. Ah, here we go. Okay, yikes. I'm already looking at my list and I have fallen short, but it's still only halfway through the year, so we have time. Okay, so here are my originals. I want to do dots. What I want to do? Yeah. I need these. Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, goal 1 was to spend as little as possible. Did I succeed? Probably not. As possible. Ooh, that came out kind of ugly. It's okay. One of my big goals, and this is something I'm working on. I'm really bad at this. I'm always bad at this. I'll use 2 greens actually. That should help. That one's more blue. No, thank you. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, it's splintering. You see it splitting? It's awful. I just... okay. Okay. And then I wanted to use my phone less. In a way I've succeeded, and in a way I've fallen short. You know how it is. You have good weeks, and then you're like, wow, I feel so much better, and I feel so refreshed not using my phone. And then you doom scroll for a day, and then you doom scroll for a week, and then that's your life. Oh. Well, I'm crushing this one right now. And it was, I wanted to spend more time making YouTube content. Needless to say, this month I am destroying this goal. I'm destroying it. There's no record left of it. It's gone. So that's good. But I'm gonna go through and kind of yap about like things to improve, new goals in this box, and then put something fun in there, like extra fun things to do. Yeah. Things that I achieved maybe in here or something. Right. That'd be good. Ooh. Finish the Bible. Yikes! I'm still in Genesis. That's not good. That's not good at all. Finish the Bible. And I think it's really important to have your goals somewhere where you can see them and you can remember them, because if you forget them, then they won't happen. I wanted to make rosaries. The lady that makes them has been busy and or not in the country. So I haven't been able to do that, but maybe I'll learn on my own. I wanted to do more charity events. In the later parts of the year. Ooh, I spelled it wrong. R-I-T-Y. Charity. Yeah. More charity. At the later end of the year, I will be doing one. Well, it'll be in like September, but I had to get through the entire summer, or it might end up being in August. August to September, like a month long or something like that. I'd like to do all of September. It has to be August. We'll plan it out. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And then I wanted to speak more Espanol. Okay, now that we have identified the goals. How did we succeed and or fail? Well, let's use something to mark this. Is this brown? Yes. Okay, I guess I could give it a rating when it comes to stars, I guess. Like on a scale of like 1 to 5 stars, how have I succeeded? 1 being bad, 5 being you crushed it. Maybe not stars. Maybe a check or an X. I think it's pretty yes or no. Unfortunately, it's pretty yes or no. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. With them, I want to use yellow, but you guys won't be able to see that. So, I'm gonna do. This isn't. I don't want to use any warm tones because I've been kind of keeping it cool. You know what I mean? I wish I had. Oh, I have crayons. I can use crayons. Oh, here's my huge crayon set, guys. It's like Ooh, with the sharpener and everything. Yeah, there's like glitter crayons and I locked in, alright? Because I really like to color and I don't see why I shouldn't have the best. I'm grown. I have grown people money and so I decided to invest in myself via getting good crayons. So I now have more color options than I originally anticipated. To that capacity, I will choose wisely. Oh, that's a good color. That's probably my favorite color. This one is my favorite color, I think. It's pretty close to it. If not exactly it, it's pretty close. Yeah, it's like this. It's like a sap green is my favorite color. Maybe I could use like a burgundy to kind of be like an X. You know what I mean? Or like a brown or something. Yeah. Oh, it's perfectly brown. There's like 6 billion different colors of brown and I crushed it. Okay, did I spend as little as possible? No, I didn't. But will I be improving upon that? Yeah. I've been doing pretty okay. But there are things like every month that I need to do. And I like to treat myself at least once a month. So I need to resist the little treat. Have I been using my phone less? Yeah, overall, if I look at my screen time, that would be a huge no. Like, this past month has been horrible. Horrible. Am I making more time to make YouTube content? The answer is yes. What am I doing right now? On YouTube. Did I finish the Bible? Ugh, I'm very, very, very behind. Oh, I forgot to put one of the things. One of my goals. Because I just dismissed it because I'm already doing it. Is to read more books. Okay. So, have I made rosaries? No. I'm planning to do more charity events, so I'll say yes because they're planned. Did I speak more Spanish this year? I did. I did speak more Spanish this year. Did I read more books? Yes. I read 4 books in May. Well, I read 4 books while I was on vacation and 5 or 6 books in May. I like to take more opportunities to go out and do some photography. I miss taking snapshots of the world around me and could use them for putting on walls and using them for art references. And maybe if you get really good at it, you can join like a photography club, or you could do like an art exhibit or something, or you can enter your photos into a gallery or something like that. More español, más español, sí. I understand a lot of Spanish, but I don't speak a lot of Spanish because it embarrasses me a little bit. Más español, true. Sorry, I had a work call, but I returned. You know, Scruffy, I just assume that you have work calls whenever you're like missing for a period of time, because that's just what you say every time you come back. Sí, Jennifer. Yes, sí. Sí. Yeah, so I could have looked at this list. There's like, out of the... I've only succeeded in 50% of the things, which people would be like, man, I failed. You know, 50% is a failing grade. Don't look at that. Don't think about it that way. This is why we're gonna make a list of achievements, okay? Things that I might not have put on my list, but I have managed to do anyway, right? I think it's important to highlight, to be like, wow, go Juni, you still did things this year, you know? I think it's really important to at least have a space where you can be like, well, I didn't do these things, but I did manage to do something I didn't even dream about putting on my list, right? A lot of the time I get spontaneous calls and need to step away very quickly. That's fine. Do your thing, do your thing. Okay. Can I spell? Let me see. Let me see if I can spell. I-E. Yeah. I feel like worried whenever I'm writing on a screen because I don't know if I can spell good, but I can. Okay, this pen is not very narrow, so if I mess up, I mess up. It's kind of chunky, but it's the right color. It's the color I want to use. Okay. I gotta go like this, because there's dots on where you start and end. and I don't like them. So, you know, I have freckles on my fingers, but achievements. I'm terrible at spelling. Yeah, I'm not like the worst, but I could stand to improve. You know what I mean? Okay. Things that I did this year that I didn't think I'd be able to do. Well, there's some things I can't mention that I'm in or doing yet because they haven't happened yet, so I can't announce it here. But in the future, you guys will know. I'll say, something that I did, that I can actually publicly say. So for this year, I started playing games I like again. So improved at gaming. Like, I never thought that I would try ranked anything because I got scared, you know? Drew more than previous years, which is huge because that's something I've been wanting to do. That's been on my list most years. That I didn't even put on my list this year. And that's huge. Hi, Karma. Hola, Juni. Feliz Junio. Is that really the word for June in Spanish? That's a lie. That's not true. Is it actually? Oh my goodness. Okay. Something else that I did this year? That I'm really proud of. I took time off. I took a break. Do I ever take breaks? In the past few years, like in the past 3 years of me streaming, the answer is no. Absolutely, I have not. And so to take a true break is like massive. You know? I'm really proud. No, should I tell you guys about this? I can technically tell you guys about this. You'll see about it or hear about it more in the future. But I am now an official affiliate of Kawaii Pen Shop. So I'm like affiliated with a stationery brand, which I think is so cool. It's so cool. But yeah, I haven't done anything about it yet and I haven't announced it yet. But I think that's really amazing because it's a brand that I really liked when I was younger, and I just kind of put myself out there and I heard back, and I will be doing like a little stationery haul from them, and you guys can see all of the cute stationery things because I really like them. Congratulations. Thank you. I am like I'm really happy. Oh, did you know that when I like smile now, I toggled it on my model, I like blush a little? It's very subtle, but I like that it does that now. My face feels warm. I'm very excited. So I can put that down as something cool. My pen shop. One word. Affiliate. That's pretty neat. That's a big one. No, just Junio, and July is Julio, like in Julio Iglesias. Go to singer. Oh, I was like Julius Church. Yes. Right. I learned that De La Cruz is of the cross. I was like, whoa. That was like a brain explosion. I'm looking basically through all of my pictures on Twitter to see if like I have pictures of things that I was like, whoa, good job, Juni. Good job, Juni. I think I've been braver this year. I think I've been brave. Yeah, I've been so brave. Brave. I'm just trying so many new things and letting myself experiment. And I don't really want to say that this is a resolution, more of like, yeah, try something for a month. If it works, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. You know? Maybe I will put some stickers down here. I don't have any secrets. Secrets! Schemes! Secrets! I have any secrets. I don't have any secrets right now. I don't have any. Yeah. But I'm glad I made a space where I could be like, yay, good job. I have these like sparkly ribbon ones. I kind of want to use them, but are they excessive? Maybe. I think they just look excessive on this sheet because they're all kind of, you know, but if I take one off, I think it'd look better. Let's see. See, that looks really sick. Yeah. Good. That looks, look how pale. Whoa. I like it. Except the J makes an A sound. Ooh, Neo. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was embarrassing of me. My apologies. I should have known better. I don't think I'm going to put any secrets. I just want to put some confetti so I can cheer myself on. Right? Sometimes you just gotta cheer yourself on. I was going to use my fancy little sticker picker, but I've just been using my finger as of today. And that's okay too. Okay. Ugh. There's a little squirrely guy. I really do like the way these look. They're very cute. I have been reaching out to so many new people this year, and I'm getting to the point where those collabs are finally going to be happening this month. So I'm really excited about that because I've been working really hard. They look like jelly beans. I love a good jelly bean. Love jelly beans. I like the Starburst jelly beans the best. The ones that only come around during the holidays, like during Easter. And then they go away for the rest of the year, which sucks because they're the best kind of jelly beans ever. This looks crazy. We're gonna do the last green one right here. I'll do it on the other side and then do the last gold one on the following side. Ooh! Yay, collabs! Yes, I will still be doing collabs, and if anything, probably more collabs than usual, because I've been doing that thing where I'm reaching out to different people every day and different things every day and trying new things and seeing what sticks and seeing what I like. It's a big like experiment year, or month at least for me. You know, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and having the confidence to make those choices. Yeah. Look how party central that looks. Cooking in the kitchen, celebrating. Can I put a little guy in the corner? That's too much. That's too much. I'm gonna root myself on. I'm gonna say, for collab or just for fun, we should play Mario Party again. I think we should play Mario Party again. I think we should do that. Good job. Keep going. I will be revisiting this page and my birthday page pretty often. You got this. Past me is so kind. Past me knows what's going on. I'll add some fun colors. Keep going. Good job. I don't know if you guys are hyping yourselves up, but I think you should. You know, when it's the middle of the year and you feel like you're falling short on your goals, I think it's important to remember that you're your biggest fan. You're also the most critical of yourself over anyone. So just keep that in mind when you feel like you're not succeeding. Just know that you're your biggest critic and you should be nice to yourself. Because there's only one you. And this is your first time doing any of this, you know? You haven't been a human before. It's okay. This is the oldest you've ever been. This is the most you've ever known. So be kind to yourself, you know? Slay. Yeah. 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 Slay. I think it came out really cute. I don't hype myself up. Well, I think you should get into the practice of hyping yourself up because you are the main character in your life. So I think maybe cheer yourself on a little bit better. I would cheer you on. I do cheer you on. Every time I see a comment from you, Jennifer, I get really excited. Oh, I smeared everything just now. Oh, the woes of being left-handed. It's okay. It happens. No, I'm your biggest fan. Oh. Where did I smear it? What was the... Was it my hand? A little bit. That's okay. It happens. It's okay. It gives a character. Okay. These are gonna be new goals. New things to try. New things to try. We're gonna start there. Yeah. That's gonna be good. New things to try. No, I'm your biggest fan. No, you're your biggest fan. I hope. New things to try. I like to do the little this is why I use 2 exclamation points, because it looks like that, but in my brain I always put a smiley face because the little dots are 2 eyes. But I can't do that like online. So that kind of sucks. So whenever I put 2 exclamation points, know that there's an implied smiley face. Maybe a frowny face if you're saying something mean. Maybe I actually don't mean smiley face. Maybe I actually mean frowny face. Who knows? Not you. I could put something in the corners. I'm having a great time with stickers, guys. I think you guys should get into doing stickers too. Thank you, Delta D, for all of my beautiful stickers that you've given me. I kind of want to add a character though, and I have a few that might match, like this Pikachu. He's a little red, but he's got gold film on him, so maybe that'll be good. Let's see. Whoa. This is so... I don't think I got to look through these, actually. Ooh. Oh. Oh, these are so Juni. Wow. Oh, I like a lot of these. These are so nice, actually. Oh, and they all match. Dotori, thank you. Dotori was like, well, what kind of things do you like? I'm like, I like earth tones, and I like the color green, and I like bugs. She did not fail. Look at, oh, I love that so much. I want to put a quote on there. I don't know what quote I'm going to put, but I'm going to put one. Whoa, what is this? Wow. It's Animal Crossing. That's really cute. I did want to put that little Pikachu though. Oh, I have so many little guys. I didn't even notice. Hello, little guys. Wow. Oh, they're the Japanese names of the characters. Wow. My Melody might match, but she's pink. I wish there was a mainstream Sanrio character that was green. I think Cinema Roll here isn't that blue, so that might work. Like right there. Yeah. I like this little rainbow though. It's really cute. I don't want to drop any of them. They're so tiny. I'll sit these over here for now. But I'm going to put a quote. I don't know what quote I'm going to put, but I'm going to stick it right there. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to find something good that'll cheer me up. I don't necessarily feel discouraged. If anything, I feel more encouraged than ever. Even if I haven't achieved a lot of my New Year's goals. But, very chic. Very pretty. Woo. Okay. We're gonna put a little... No. Too red. Okay, what stickers do I have in my back pockets? Most journals have these pockets and people don't realize that there's pockets here. I'm gonna just pull everything out that I can find. Oh! There's already some good ones. I just keep them in there so if I'm out and about and I want to like add a little drip and pizzazz to my journal pages, I can. Mako has red on her though. If only she were green. Oh, I have some little flowers. I think these are my little flowers. I got them, gosh, in like high school. When I was attending Moth Academy. I have a prayer guide for adoration. Kaito stickers? Yeah. There he is. Another jackal. Need that for New Year's inspiration. I like this one. It's too red though. Everything's too red. Goo. Oh. Hi, Kitty Bug. It matched just kinda. Maybe a little bit too vibrant. Oh, I have some more little ones. Alright. Sticker overload. Apparently these little stickers are called like sprinkles. The battle belongs to Jesus. That one does match. a little intense though. I just want like some flowers, you know? The battle can belong to Jesus another day, right? I just want some flowers, I think. Thanks, Jesus. Just a flower or two is okay. Like this one is very like, it matches very well. It looks really good. Jackal is awesome, man. I love that guy. Yes, me too. I have that one on my PC. Oh, I have it on the back of my journal. I have an extra jackal just in case I need him, you know? A jackal for emergencies. That's pretty nice. Pretty good. I like that. I like that. And then this looks like a plantain chip. A plátano right there. I don't think I want a plátano. I think. Wow, yeah, that's the stuff. That's what I want to use. Okay, yeah. This is so exciting. If I die during a pilgrimage, is that similar to a martyr? I guess you could say that because you're dying for your faith. Not, I mean, quote unquote, you know what I mean? Like dying for, quote unquote, your faith. You're not being like oppressed or anything. I guess it's just, maybe you just die with extra grace, I guess. I don't really know. Don't die. Please, please, no. Don't do that. Ta-da! I like that guy. That guy's cute. This came out so nice. This came out so nice. I'm not even done, and I'm grinning. Like, this is, like, I'm in my element right now. I've reached my flow state. You know what I mean? I'm in my flow. My flow state. Wow! Okay. Not everything is perfect, but, it's perfectly me. Ha ha ha! I want to add some of these, but I don't really know how to make them work considering I've went with a more maximalist design, so I can't really, you know. It's fine. It's fine. I want to add one of the rings, but there's not really anywhere to put one. Okay, I won't because you say so. There's plenty of other reasons you should not perish, and I'm not one of them. Look at her. Yeah. I wish I did have a sticker that would work. That's a little character. That's small. That is yellow. That I know is yellow. That has always been yellow. What am I doing? Kagamine twins, you never fail me. Ever. I'm about to put Len on here. Glittery Len. Yeah, you tell me what's what, Len. I'll put Rin down here. Yeah. What was I thinking? Of course. Rin and Len, they always support me. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Yeah, and it's like shimmery. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking with my heart. Of course, I was looking at Mako, whom I love very dearly, and I just wasn't thinking. I could probably use that one. Right here. It's a little empty right there. Is it too much? No. Hi. Hey. How are ya? Yeah, it's my journal. I'm gonna add Mako in it. Boom! She kind of throws out the vibe, but she's so me that I don't mind. This is great. Okay, there's a few things that I want to do. A lot of this is yellow, and it was all yellow. Yeah. True. True. Don't make me come down there and be your bodyguard, Karma. Ooh. Aw, get him. Get him. New things I want to do. I want to... And this is going to happen next week, and I really want to do it this week, but I'm not going to because I'm going to be a good egg. Okay? I'm going to be the best egg there is. I want to try commonplace journaling. Okay? Because it's going to make me use my phone less. Commonplace journaling, which is essentially you have a notebook, and if you find an interesting fact, or you hear an interesting quote, or you find something interesting that's like tiny that you can put it in a notebook, you stick it in there, you write it down in there. So your book is just filled with like really cool things. You ever hear some like quote and you're like, dang, I want to remember that. Like, I want to mentally bookmark that. You have this journal, and you put it in there. I actually picked out a journal for it already that I got at a museum years ago, the British Museum. I think, oh, it's not like in reach right now, but yeah. Hi, hey, how are ya? Howdy, Juni. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing so great. I'm in my element. I'm journaling, and I am using stickers and crayons and Kagamina written land. So you could say that I'm in my zen right now. Ooh, what color is this? Gold. Thought it was just gonna be brown. I'm gonna add a little swirl. You can't really see it, but I can see it, and that's what matters. I'm gonna definitely upload this. I might start, ooh, new things to try. YouTuber, Instagram. Because if I'm doing these beautiful spreads, I might as well put them somewhere, right? I probably should have put a space there. My handwriting isn't the best, so improve handwriting. I like redo my handwriting every few years. My journaling handwriting is just me getting words out as quickly as possible, so it's like, you know, and it's not really like delicate and pretty and nice and lovely. So, I'm sorry. It still looks serene though. How shiny that one is. This is great. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Something else I want to do. I wanted to put a quote here. I don't know which one I'll put. It's got to be tiny. Or I have to lock in and write really small. I can manage to write small. Oh, I want to do... And it's going to take a long time. But I do eventually want to do a collab in Japanese. I've been working really hard. I'm gonna try my best, and maybe I can figure out a Japanese collab. You know, I'm in a few servers, and I'm reaching out to different people who like speak multiple languages. So I'm hoping that I can, you know, maybe make that happen. Hatsune Miku approves of this notebook work. Thank you. I think she would. I think she would. I think she does. Woo! You know who I know approves? He's sitting on my desk. Starts with a K. Is my husband. Look how handsome he is. This is like the best figure I own. He like sits. So I keep him on a shelf. And he sits like that. On my shelf. He just got a new card released in Project Sakai, and it's a wedding card. And I was like, wow, I didn't know I got married today. That's awesome. And then last night I had a dream I got married. So... Was it to Kaito? No. Was it to a man? Also no. Was it to a lady? Also no. But I did get married. So I woke up and I was like, wow, I feel like I need to like do housework. I feel like suddenly I need to like get an apron. Oh, speaking of sewing videos, streams. Here's the deal, guys. I really like to sew. If I see cotton fabric on sale, I can't help myself and I buy it. And I make aprons. I've made dresses. I've made skirts. Do I want to make pants? No. Do I even wear pants? No, I wear skirts and dresses. So there's no point in me learning how to make pants or jackets that are ugly that I wouldn't wear. So naturally, I do not concern myself with those articles of clothing, which are difficult to make. I had a dream where I met the Pope. So that was strange. Why is it strange? He's a cool guy. I'd like to meet the new one. I haven't met him yet. I'd like to meet him, but I'm sure I'd be given a chance. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it would. Is there anything else in particular? Things to try, like little things to try. Pottery. I want to try pottery. there's like a pottery place that I've been wanting to visit. And because I'm doing kind of chiller content, trying these kinds of things, I'll be able to show you guys. Me painting like some sort of ceramic something, or making something, you know, knit clothing. Yeah, I want to try a cardigan or something, you know. I'm gonna see him this week, probably from afar. Tell him I said hi, question mark? I guess. Tell him I said hello. Tell him I said thank you for your service. I don't know. It depends how close you are. What are other little things that I want to do really bad that I'm like, man, now that I can do whatever content I want to do blank. Like a drawing meme? You know? Draw a short drawing in short form? I don't know how to word it. And I want to draw for a video. You know? I want to go to a tea room. I still haven't done that. Jemmy and I are gonna go eventually. But we got busy. Visit a tea room. Yeah. That's gonna be such a luxurious, beautiful experience. Cosplay is one thing I would need assistance with. I have ideas and costumes, but the cost to find material is a lot, and the experience to put it all together is rough. I have made a cosplay or two. Am I really into cosplay? No. But, who knows? You know, maybe... maybe I get into it, but it's not something I want to try. Ooh, you want to give autographs? Ooh. The Pope? Probably. I do have a VTuber autograph, though, because, you know, you never know. I mean, I don't think I'm, like, world famous or anything. But most VTubers get autographs commissioned, and then they practice doing them. I have no such thing. I did get one commission when I had my old model because it was like $10. I was like, yeah, sure, write my name in cursive. That'd be cool. It's got a little doodle in the back. Look at this. Wow. She's got big old eyes. I did end up making a VTuber signature because I realized I needed one. Unfortunately. B-E-R. Oh, I messed up. Ignore that extra bit. Wood. And then I put a little moth there. And then I put a heart there. Ta-da! That part is fake. That part I messed up. So, yeah, that's all. That's all. Let me think. Things I want to try. Things I want to try still. I want to make a rosary anyway. Well, that's not new though. But maybe I'll just leave it blank and add stuff as I go along. Yeah. I have that autograph. I put it on your thing. Yeah, I signed it with a Sharpie. Riff was carrying Sharpies around. He was wearing a suit that was like a pickle. He was Pickle Riff. And he had a bunch of Sharpies clipped to him. And people were signing his pickle outfit. And then people used that to sign like autographs and stuff. Because there's a spot on your reach pass on the back that had like a square panel for autographs. And Quinn, Mira's husband, only got people that were not like streamers to sign it. So like my mom signed it, the security guard signed it. I think like as many people that weren't streamers, he got to sign it. It was great. I think Christian signed it. I think a whole bunch of people signed it. Never what? Cute. Now sell it. Oh no. It's okay. I'm like still alive. I could just sign whatever, whenever. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think in terms of like things I'm really passionate about trying, I have written the things down that I want. And you guys will be very proud of me to hear that I am now officially actually on my bulk. So I will be going to the gym after this to lift some weights and become super strong. So that's very funny of Quinn. It's very Quinn of Quinn to do. I signed Dan and Sally's though. That's great. I don't know who's on mine. A few people. Let me think. There was one thing that I wanted to do that I forgot. An art trade. Which is like, you draw something for me, I draw something for you, we exchange art. Yeah. But so far, that's the things I want to do or try. They're all like crafty and stream-y and things like that. The things that I want to try still that I haven't done, like chests and stuff, are on here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, I did this one already. And I colored it. I color all the things I've done green. Gonna do that. We're gonna do that this month, the karaoke streams. And the cover is gonna be released before December. Go to a festival, I still wanna do that. Did I kind of start a garden? It's not great. Visit a tea room, that's still on there. Yeah, I still wanna do that. And I'm getting closer to 25 books. I've read 10. Chess! Yes, get ranked on chess. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think next week we'll do my first chess stream. You have my attention? Yes. You can laugh at my embarrassing moves that I make. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. And then I might rage bait you guys, and I'll try not to rage bait you guys. Maybe. Yeah. That's kind of cute. I got all my crayons. I'm just having a great time. Bright slice in life, guys. Color, creativity. Do it. Invest in yourself. What color is this? It looks scary from the label. Raw sienna. Sure. Sure. It's like a rainbow. That's something. It's a color and a shape. Yeah. I'm not very good, but I really enjoy chess. I liked it when I played it with Mira. That was a really, really good time. We played together, and it was lovely. When did we do that? We were playing Peak, and then the update happened where there was a chessboard and all the new stuff. And yeah, we played a game. Mira isn't the best at chess, and I only understood the concept of chess. So we were pretty equally matched. She ended up winning, but it was a very close game. And Melly was my knight. I put her on the chess board as one of my knights. So I was like, Melly, go! Go, my Melly, attack! It was a good time, it was a good time. Hopefully we can hang out with VAngeli once everyone's back together. Which is, not gonna be for a while. But I will grab everyone individually and be like, when are we hanging out? Jemmy and I are gonna play a game. And then Mira and I are gonna draw double T. And then Sully and I are gonna be silly. I think we should play Mario Party. Or something. I need to get more Nintendo games so I can play with Sully, but yeah. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay. I wanna learn how to use my capture card on my thing. I think because I hadn't plugged it in my graphics card, it wasn't working, but I can look into it, and then we can see if we can stream like Katamari or Animal Crossing again, stuff like that, you know. But lots of cute things are happening. I don't know if everyone knows this, but I'm going to be... Oh, I guess I didn't announce it. I'm a co-streamer for the Wholesome Direct that's coming up, so on June 6th, I'll be streaming, and we'll watch the Wholesome Direct together, and we can talk about cozy games. And maybe I'll get a few of them. I definitely will. I definitely will be getting a few of them. So, yeah. So Lisa, choose up for D&D campaign one shot. I am still down for D&D, but we gotta gather everyone. So, you know. Once the troops are gathered and we find a day, we can probably do that. Yeah. Okay. Ways to improve. It's gonna go here. Probably in green? Green? I want to keep the same color of green, so I'll just... Even though I don't really like this shade of green, I really like this one more. But it's too warm. but this one's too blue. But we're working with what we have, you know. Okay. Yeah. Took like all my arm strength, which is bad. I need to be strong. Okay. Ways. I'm tracing over everything twice because it's very light. Do I have space? Ooh. I'm gonna make it work. Oh dear. Oh, I knew it was gonna be close. You can see that it says improved though, so that's what matters, huh? You're reminding me I need to buy a new Bible highlighter. I have gel highlighters, and this month I think the color is gonna be yellow. But like a desaturated kind of cream color, I think. Yes. Okay. Ways to improve. Spend as little as possible. I'm gonna set aside an amount to save monthly. That's kind of how savings work. So that's kind of how that works. And then so I have been struggling with using my phone less. When I was on vacation, I used it as little as possible, and it was amazing and very refreshing. I think something that some people do is they kind of scroll on YouTube for a little bit and then put videos that they want to watch as watch later, or only watch content related to their special interest at the time. So, for example, if I wanted to do like pottery, if I wanted to get into more book reading, I only put those things on a watch later and then limit my YouTube watching to a certain time a day. I think would be optimal. That spent 100% of YouTube's chat character limit. Oh, I don't mark any books in case someone else finds it and A, takes a peek into my mind, or what? Or what it thought it was important, and B, in case they want to live their own experience deciding what's important. Oh, like in terms of like highlighting a book. Well, I think I'm only here once, right? Like I only live this life once. And if I want to highlight something that means something to me, I think I should. Especially if it's going to help me in the future, because I'm going to read the book and look at it again with a fresh set of eyes and look in the margins and see what I wrote and be like, ah, this was wise of me. I didn't remember this fact. Or wow, this is super helpful and relevant to me right now. Thank you, Paz Juni. I personally like to get used books, actually. I like used books because sometimes, like, I have this book with a bunch of margins and highlighter marks and underlines and stuff, and I think it belonged to, like, a priest, right? And it's got all the sticky notes still in it. And I really like that book, and I'm reading through it, and I get to read all of the notes because it's, like, from someone that's, like, way smarter than me. And it's very insightful. So it might not mean something to you, but, you know, if you feel comfortable with it and you're just resisting because you think it might, like, lower the value of the book, I think you should just do it anyway. Someone might really like that and might really appreciate some of the insights you have. And it's cool because it's a book, and if you donate it and someone else picks it up, then you get to share wisdom with someone you've never even met before. And I think that's great. Like, I have no idea if this priest is still alive that wrote in this book that I have. Like, the pages are yellowing. He could very well not be here anymore, but I have all of his notes in his handwriting, and I think that's really special, you know? But that's just me and my opinion on books, but you do whatever you want, you know? That's fair. That's fair. There's some books that I don't write in, just because, like, the raw material in the book is so good, you know? So sometimes when I'm reading a book, I'll have my journal with me, and I'll write some of the, like, quotes and stuff that I like, or the important things that I see that I like. Ooh, excuse me. And that'll be what I do. I do take notes on my phone. So, I guess the good thing about your phone is you carry it everywhere. The bad thing about your phone is to enjoy a book and to want to take notes, you have to pull out a device with distractions. So that's why I kind of want to get a commonplace journal, because that's like a place where you can put cool stuff that you read, fun facts that you learn, just like offhanded like little bits and bobs of information that you have. You can put it in a notebook. Do I suggest that everyone carries a notebook with them everywhere they go? The answer is yes. There's like a little notebook like that's this big. It's like a field notes notebook. Just notes of things you can take notes of while you're like out and about, and it's really tiny, so it's like that. Some of them look like little composition notebooks. Some of them have little spirals at the top, but they're really tiny little notebooks. I think people should carry those. It's practical. If you're a guy and you have guy pockets, you can fit that in a bag. For me, I use a tote bag, and I carry my notebook, and I carry a book, or I carry my Kindle and my notebook, and I carry one pen, and then the highlighter color of whatever month it is. Every month I pick a different color for my highlighter, and so I'll write the date. I'll be like, number, month, 2026, and then put a line of the highlighter. Or if I put something cool in the middle, I'll highlight it with that, you know? But that's really the only colors I use. If I flip through, you can kind of see that pattern of just like lines of a few colors, you know? Yeah. You know, I'm trading books with my friend, and she likes to annotate them, but now I've told her I don't like to do that. She's also not doing it for me. Oh, guys, pockets are awesome. You guys should try them. We have tote bags. I love a tote bag. I love a good tote bag. So I use my tote bag. Okay. Set aside an amount to save monthly. That's a great way to do that, because that's how you save. Use my phone less. I've set app timers. They don't really work for me. I think I just need to like pick what I want to consume and then consume it at certain hours of the day. So only watch videos, use phone certain hours in the day. I realized that this is actually fine and possible to do, because when I went on vacation, I thought the world would explode if I was away from my phone, because I just felt like I needed to respond immediately all the time. And as it turns out, the world doesn't end when you're not on your phone. It's okay. People are not like Tamagotchis and need your attention in 15 minutes or they'll die. It doesn't work like that. It's actually okay. You don't have to check your Twitter notifications all the time. It's okay. You'll live if you don't look at your phone. And so when I was on vacation, I had days because I didn't have a SIM card, so I wasn't using any data or anything. So I couldn't really access the internet when we were out. So I just started leaving my phone at home because I didn't need it for anything, right? So I kind of want to live that concept of like, I don't need my phone for anything. Oh, I have something to show you though. I have something that you'll like. I have something that you'll like to see. Are you ready for this? This is about to be the coolest thing, and you're about to be like, "Whoa, Juni, I need to get one of these." And I'll be like, "Yeah, I know." Ready? Okay, hold on. I dropped it. Okay. I keep it near my desk because sometimes enough is enough. This is a phone jail, as you can see. Here, let's just put something in there that you can't take out. It has like a window, so if you need to pick up a call while you're in here or check the time while you're in here or something like that, you can. Essentially how it works is you turn it on and you pick amount of time. This is 15 minutes. We're gonna do it for like 1, just so you can see what happens. Okay. And then it'll do a countdown and be like, "Are you sure?" So it's like 10 seconds. You can't really see it. What if you... Ooh. So it's counting down. And then it locked. So I can't open it anymore. So I can't take this out. I can't. So it's in there. You can leave it face up or you can put it face down. If you know you're not getting any calls or it's like in the middle of the night, you can put it face down. But yeah, I can't open it. it seals right here. There's like a little plastic ball, and then there's like a contraption that goes and closes it. So if you don't feel like you have enough inner self-control, get a phone jail. They're great. They're great. It'll like make a sound and it'll open. But yeah. Your perception of needing to constantly check messages affected by constantly having to check chat on stream? Maybe. Okay, it's like 4 more seconds until 3, 2, 1, and now it's open. Ta-da! If you pull it really hard, I'm sure you could break it and get open. So if it's really an emergency, it's okay. Also, there's a certain amount of unlocks that you can do at any time. I think it's like 10 per device, and you can't reset it after that. So if you really need to get in there, you can. Look, you can see the... Okay. That's my phone jail. I recommend it if you need one. Also started not keeping any technology with a screen in my room anymore. Helped me sleep so well. Yeah, I need to do something like that. I think my desire to check my phone so often is like when I was younger, I had, I guess, this happens a lot, I think, for young people, where you have friends that aren't doing mentally well, and sometimes you'll get a concerning text, and you'll be like, oh no, I need to check on this person immediately, or else something terrible is gonna happen. And it like feels like a life or death kind of situation. So I guess that kind of affected me to where I felt like I needed to check my phone all the time, or else something terrible would happen. But now that I'm older, and now that I have like friends that go to therapy and everything like that, it's usually never that case anymore, like ever. So I don't really need to feel panicked like that. But it's just a ingrained like, I must respond immediately or else something terrible will happen. But it's not like that. So yeah, I can take it easy and not look at my phone, and everyone will be okay. No one will die. Like, it's okay. So I'm learning to let that part go, you know. It's pretty easy to check chat, like just back and forth when I'm streaming. It's kind of like a subconscious thing now. It's less of like a, oh no, I have to, you know. It's just part of streaming. And like when I stop streaming, I don't feel like I have to like look at the left side of my screen. You know what I mean? It's like a different kind of vibe. But yeah, only check my phone during certain hours of the day. I'll pick the certain hours, you know. But when I'm streaming, I can't check my phone because I use VTube Studio. So that is a huge helper. Bible reading. First thing in the morning. Yeah. Morning. Not like super early, but like before I pick up my phone is what I mean by that. Before I touch my phone, if I start the day with reading, I have a higher chance of success, right? So I'm gonna invest in doing that, right? And see how it goes, right? I think keeping in mind that if you can do something for a week, you can do something for longer. If you can do it for a day, you can do it for a week. If you can do it for a week, you can do it for a month. If you can do it for a month, you can do it for half a year. If you do it for half a year, it's already a habit. Don't even worry about it, right? And the issue is forming the habit in the first place. So if you can do it for a week, you can do it for another. I think that's what I'll put in the box. To remind myself that, like, don't burn out after a week of trying a new habit, because you're not going to form a habit in a week. You're not going to be able to do cool stuff overnight. You have to keep trying. So, yeah. If you can do it for a day, you can do it for a week. Try to take it 1 week at a time. I think giving yourself shorter deadlines stresses you out a lot less. At least for me. So, I think that's gonna be helpful. And Kagemine Len is pointing his hand out and he's like, I will help you, Juniper. And so, who am I to let Kagemine Len down? I couldn't do that. Childhood me would be so distraught because he was like my husbando when I was a young moth. So, I must lock in for him. Do it for him. Do it. Do it. Do it for him. Yeah. I have a problem with that. First thing I do waking up is pray. The second thing I do is text my girlfriend good morning and then back to my notifications. Sounds like a tricky situation. So I started not keeping any technology with the screen in my room anymore. Yes. What I've started doing is since I leave my phone outside my room, I go for a walk. Oh, I want to start like making my bed. I don't make my bed that often. Make my bed. Cause in my head it's like, well, if I'm gonna go lay down in a few hours anyway, what's the point of making a bed? It looks nice and it sets up your day for success. Because every time I make my bed, I'm like, well, I can't just crawl back in bed and take a nap. The bed's already made. I'm gonna ruin it and it took so long for me to make my bed. So I think if I just start making my bed, that'll kind of help me kickstart my day. Yeah. I want to go for daily walks outside. It's warm now. So, you know, daily walks. Because I'm usually at home and I usually, you know, when you're working in an antique shop, right? You get a few steps, but not nearly as much as if you go out for a daily walk. Sometimes I don't go for daily walks. Sometimes I lock in and then I'm in the zone and then it's nighttime and I'm not walking at nighttime. So, I think making it a point to go on walks is a good thing for me to be doing. Yeah, we crushed it. We crushed it, guys. I think this is pretty good to go with. I think we did a good job. I'm gonna draw some stuff. Like, some flowers. Some more flowers. This is how I used to do it when I was younger. I used to draw like a vine and, you know, make it kind of irregular. Add some green. I add more later, but just for the sake of it. Yeah, not perfect, but then what I would do, usually with a darker color. Oh, what can we do? This is like maroon. I guess we can add red. I don't want to add red. No. No, 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 no. If we were to add brown? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it'd be fine. What color is this? Copper. Oh, well. Okay. Usually I would make little flowers. And they kind of look like that. You just kind of keep adding little swirls and stuff until it looks like a good shape. And it looks kind of like a carnation or something. Like that. Can't really tell because it's kind of light. But yeah. You give it a little bit of a color in. Sometimes you just add the little ones. In a string. Sometimes you make roses. I don't really do that as often, but sometimes you do little roses. I used to draw a lot of flowers when I was younger, just cause. Yeah. And then sometimes you could add little sprigs of color by going like this. Go like this, and you add kind of little leaves, like it's a fern or something. It doesn't have to make sense. It's just foliage, you know? Look at that. I don't know. No. I'll sleep without a blanket before having to make my bed. Ew, no. That's terrible. Why would you do that to yourself? That's awful. I'm so sorry. Yuck. I would never deprive myself like that. I have to sleep with a blanket or else I'll go crazy. You don't have to, but it's very good for you. I make my bed every morning now. It's second nature. Yeah, I know. What I've started doing since I leave my phone outside of my room, I have to go for a walk. Yes. Yes, understood. Yeah, this is my beautiful spread. And hopefully you guys can take some of the things that I did, like writing down what you did in that year, looking back on, well, what can I do better? You know, how can I fix the things I failed at? Because it's still halfway through the year. You still have time to turn it around. You can achieve all the things you planned. Things you've already done that you didn't necessarily think you'd achieve. You know, dispositions and other things that you've tried. Words of encouragement and new things to go out and try, like little side quests. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good run. Here's my phone charger. Me. Put that right there. So my desk still looks cute. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope it wasn't too weird that we were kind of calm and cozy today. Hopefully that's normal. With Seraphie. Huh. Anyway. I just saw like a little thingy that's on the outside of my screen. I was like, what is that? A Seraphie. Cool. Yeah, there's no rating on YouTube. Well, there is, but I haven't set it up yet. So maybe in the future we will do that. I'm still messing around with how YouTube things work, Nightbot and everything like that. So, you know, I'm experimenting. Look for maybe a short form video today or a post on social media, on YouTube posts as well, on X. I'll try to use Blue Sky. Maybe I'll get to Instagram. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it all goes. So, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I will be streaming with Gomji tomorrow. Early in the morning at 8 a.m. We're trying to reach the JP audience because for them it's about 11 p.m. I think at 8 a.m. So we're doing our best to reach other audiences too, because we're gonna both be learning Japanese pretty soon, or at least really diligently working toward learning Japanese. So I will be studying off the stream. So right now I'll probably have lunch and then study and then make a short and then read a book. Like, I'm granny maxing. I have been really relaxed lately though. So hopefully everything carries over. Look forward to an announcement coming out. It's not a scary one. It's just something I'm doing this year. But yeah, that's basically it. I will see you guys very soon. Oh, hi Haruhi again. Very cool interview, by the way, and very great art. And I'm working on art too. You'll be so proud of me. I'm trying my best. I'll see you guys so soon. Me tomorrow. Yeah, take care. Goodbye.